Next game, Pool C, features the Akuma Cannibals taking the British Columbia Bears. These two sides, well, the Akuma Cannibals 0-3 from the first 3 pool games, and the BC Bears with that lone victory against the SoCal Griffins by 38 points to 10, dropping 2 other games. I'm down in Stanford alongside Aussie 7 sensation from years gone by, Mark Stabina. Stitch, who are you looking for in these two sides?
I'm looking for a good game. It's going to be definitely exciting. Brock Gallagher's been good for me in BC. I think Gepner got his little run yesterday and a try late, but Josh Whippy, he's always a class act. He's going to be captain for the Cannibals. You start to see Danny Christensen. I mean, he is everywhere as it is, but playing really well in the later stages of last night.
And our official for this one, Alex Beckett, now lives in SoCal, originally from Memphis, Tennessee, a fitness enthusiast. Apparently she did a broken leg, full marathon, got injured on the way and still finished an ultimate competitor.
Well, it was a half marathon, but yes, rumor has it she...
Bringing the teams off the field.
She had broken goggles in the swim, and she was on one wheel on the bike and broken leg. She still finished.
It all happens at RugbyTown Sevens, kicking off from left to right. The Akuma Cannibals go to BC Bears in Navy, and it's Brock Gallagher, the 24-year-old, who's been one of the standout players this year in the game of sevens. The PR sevens as Lloyd goes down on the yellow card, knocked down here, and Penny Pahulu will go to the side with a big construction workup. So 7 against 6. Here comes Gallagher yet again. He's full of running. He throws the dummy. Gallagher on the outside, puts the kick. He's running out of real estate. Yeah, it wasn't the best educated right boot.
Execution not quite there. You see BC keen to get going and take advantage of this 2 minutes now that they have an extra man on the field.
Channel's here, guys. This is the channel.
But also, it's not a time to panic either, Dallin. Composure's key. Possession is even more key. You can't just kick it away as they've done now. And Cannibals are just going to try and hold the ball for as long as possible.
They're a side that's gotten better as this tournament progressed. Lost to the Heat just 19-17, coached by Mark Drown and Colin Puri. Robin McDowell coaches the BC Bears. A lovely take here from Gabe Smith. Gabe Smith flies into the opposition. Support arrives there from Jackson Jones, and then pressure at the breakdown is offsides. So Bourne can have a go himself. The captain may have dropped this, unfortunately. Oh, good old Jacob Bourne.
Well, they really need to make the most of this time, to go quickly. Every second counts that play gets brought back. It's going to be a scrum. Yeah. There's the little misdemeanor.
Hey, look at the numbers. Crouch.
They've lost possession yet again.
Let's go for it.
Set.
Let's go for it. You haven't been able to capitalize with it. Player in the bin will dip the ball over the top. John Theising is there to clean things up. The Santa Clara University player just tackled inside the 22, laying it down here for Momo Kalfaka. They kick it through with 6 players. Do the Akuma Cannibals chasing down this one. Diving on a player on the ground, illegal as well.
Went back off of blue. It was poured off of red.
I think two brain explosions in a row there for Delpino. The kick first of all, and then diving on the player. You must, whenever a player goes to ground to field a ball that's on the ground, you need to let that player get back to their feet. Can't play that ball carrier on the ground until they're back on their feet. It's often hard to do.
It's on the side.
It's all about controlling your body and controlling your mind.
Bye.
So back to the full complement of 7 players are the Akuma Cannibals. Established in 2010, they've played in many domestic and international tournaments around the world. They'll get a penalty here for offside play. Chance for them. Thomas Delpino is told to kick towards the line-out option. He hammers it.
Just over the halfway. Would have liked maybe a little more ground on that kick.
Channel's here.
At least they're back to a full complement.
Yeah, they've done well there with a player in the bin, not to concede points. A couple of errors from the BC Bears. Not the best throw as Penny Pahulu takes it upfield. There's a big frame, the 37-year-old. Another opportunities for them. They can advance up the field if they choose to. But coming down here as Del Pino says, I want this kick again.
Slowing it down. They want some territory now. They've been camped in their own half. That's a better. Oh, no.
Oh, that hasn't worked out for him as well. Brock Gallagher is there to collect things, so BC Bears have a chance. Gallagher steps off the left. This time he puts another kick in, and oh no, that's 2 kicks in a row that has slipped off the right boot. I think he should keep it in hand.
Or kick with his better foot. I don't know. 2, Dallin. 2 in a row for Gallagher. A little excited. Their first game of day 2. He has been a busy bee for the BC Bears.
Speaking of bees, the rugby hive from McDowell. You can hear the buzzing in the background from our drone. Told me that he said, you know, when they can play the structured game, they can do really good things, which it did against SoCal Griffins, winning 38 points to 10. But they got a bit selfish in against the under-23s and didn't spread it apart. Now here they take possession of the lineup. Keegan Neary has it for the British Columbia Bears out of Canada. Bourne is their first receiver with a man bun. Hager goes across field to the Canadian international Kanoa Lloyd. Toronto Arrow as well, cuts back in superbly. Lloyd creating a bit of havoc there for the defenders as Jacob Bourne is there to move it along the chain. With Matt Ware on the field as well, the 23-year-old. Gallagher throws a dummy. Gallagher does well to keep possession safe for the BC Bears. Still 0-0 in this game. 4 minutes gone. Jacob Bourne,
Advantage over.
Grew up playing with the UBC Old Boys, has it again. He links on the right. Ware. Oh, the big bosh from Ware.
Roll.
But bunched in the middle with Kanoa Lloyd.
Roll.
Keeping it narrow, which is a bit easier for the defenders. We do concede a penalty as Ethan Hager, University of Victoria student, has a jump step up the right and the left. Hager, a lovely little flick to Bourne on the right-hand side. Gallagher floats one wider. Cal Sager, he's a finisher. Cal Sager gets in. Whenever he gets the ball, you know it's danger time.
It's the 4th try of the tournament for Cal Sager. Can't help thinking if he had more space and more ball, he'd have plenty more tries as well. He is a finisher. He's got speed to burn. That was good work. Shifting it from left to right.
Spread out of the way, please.
Getting it out wide. Casual, so casual, Cal Sager. He knows how much pace he's got.
Excellent drone footage of the attempted conversion as follows it through to stay on the left-hand side. But Cal Sager, just 21 years of age, lives in Victoria, British Columbia. The future is bright for this Canadian young star. And tournaments like RugbyTown Sevens provide him and others the platform.
It's a really great stage, as you said, Dallin, for these youngsters to show what they can do and also just get some experience against quality opposition.
Jacob Bourne, his father played against the All Blacks in the 1970s. Brilliant family history there as Bourne drops back to sweeper. The Akuma Cannibals looking for response. Pahulu gets a battering ram going. Oh, it's a huge frame, Pahulu, and the pass as well. Stunning to Del Pino. Good support play. Kalvaka is there. It's genius from the Cannibals. Oh, they eat them alive. What a score.
I'm still laughing from Dallin Stanford. What a score indeed. Hitting right back the Cannibals. But it all started. The big number 1, Penny Pahulu. What a battering ram. And then the pass. Plenty of support coming through the middle. Get away from me, he says. And then the basketball pass over the top. Some great composure here. Just drawing the man, 2-on-1. And releasing the try scorer in the end.
Brad Jackson, born in Kagoshima. His dream is to represent Japan in 7s or 15s. He strikes here. Does the University of Utah rugby captain. And Penny Pahulu, we mentioned, wow, at 37 years of age, steaming players to the ground. That is a highlight that the Akuma Cannibals will remember for a very long time. 7 points to 5.
Wasn't he 29 last year?
It was too. It's been a long year again for a few of these players. As the BC Bears have it with final play in the first half. They look to stretch the field with Ricky Lee Crindle. He goes in and goes out. It's a foot race now. 11 on 11. And a great cover tackle from Thomas Del Pino on Shane Rickley Crindle. But off their feet. Bourne wants to go quickly, giving them the ultimatum. BC Bears with a little loop around here from Neary.
Advantage.
Brock Gallagher. Oh, it's knocked down. It'll be yellow as well, but advantage was being played. So what is Alex Beckett going to do?
Offsides.
Okay. What is that, a red?
Great question, Mr.
One.
Bourne.
I got it. But the first one was offsides. That's the second for the intentional knock. That's a red.
Penny Pahulu ushered the red from Beckett, and the correct call was made.
Wait, Mark's here.
Alex Beckett dishing out the
Intentional knock.
cards. Dealing more cards than a blackjack dealer.
Bourne has a go quickly. Hager throws a dummy. 7 against 6, and there's spaces everywhere. And Ethan Hager capitalizes for the BC Bears, and they take the lead.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Crushing blow for the Cannibals. Such a shame. But they'll be playing with a man down. And the Bears are going to make the most of that, and they've done it immediately. Quick tap. Out to the right, taking advantage of that space. Easy try there for Hager.
Kick will stay to the side, and the halftime whistle sounds. And it's the British Columbia Bears that lead the Akuma Cannibals by 10 points to 7 at the halftime break.
Download the RugbyTown USA app for teams, scores, schedules, and stats. I don't know where we'd be without it. Available for all mobile devices.
Unfortunately, I'm going to make some changes. You guys have earned a great job. You're putting fresh legs in for that second. Good job, boys. Okay? Good job, boys. Good job. Danny's going to talk a little bit about the new lineup, but I'm really proud of how you guys did that first half. That was really good stuff.
Okay, so Darb is coming out for Kisa. Kima is going in for Nate. Chad is coming in for Hilton. And then I'm coming in for Momo. We have one more reserve.
Cannibals coaches, they're proud of their players being up against it. Mark Drown, some words of wisdom, and boy, do they need to lift now in this second half with a man down. The first try of the match was a beauty for the Bears. Out wide, with the pace of Cal Sager, his 4th of the tournament. And then the bowling ball. Buhulu found himself off the field now for the rest of the game with a red card with 2 infringements, deliberate knockdowns, but he started this action that got the Cannibals back in the game. And the lead as well until this. The BC Bears just to put the seal on the first half. Ethan Hager finishing that one off.
So this is the story of the first half. Penny Pahulu, 2 yellow cards, now means a red card. He's off for the rest of the game. So they will play for 6 players for the final 7 minutes. It's going to be a tough, tall order for the Akuma Cannibals, who received a restart. Chad Goff on the park right now. He's fresh since having a good outing yesterday. Ooh, that's been touched and knocked down. It might be a yellow card from Matt Ware.
Time's off. Do you see a knock? Backwards. Then it went out. Sorry.
Not calling it a deliberate knock on there, just a regular knock. Perhaps attempting an intercept in the tackle. Either way, BC Bears got away with that one.
Yeah, sometimes if it's in the tackle, we won't be able to see it again because with the live play coming up here, but it means the Akuma Cannibals will attack here with just 2 backline players outside of their scrum half. Thomas Del Pino, he works around, and they keep it narrow and tight with advantage for the Akuma side.
Advantage
over.
over.
Now to Kalugata, he's always strong in the carry. He goes against Cal Sager. Chad Goff is there, long-time Utah Warrior. Short ball, they smash it upfield with John Theising. And Danny Christensen is there as well. Theising does really well, rolling around with more advantage for the Akuma Cannibals. They've just trailed by 3 points, mind you, even though they have 6 players.
2.
Chad Goff taps.
delaying the game.
And delaying the game,
It was
Brock
our
Gallagher.
penalty
Oh,
that
and he's
delayed the
talking
game.
back.
Another 10.
So Goff goes quickly. Now it's 6 against 6. Chad Goff must be careful not being isolated there. Christensen goes over the top. Lovely. This is a great score here. And it's going to be Alakisa Kalugata. And they will take back the lead with the Akuma Cannibals.
Well, there's no shortage of drama in this game. Alex Beckett, the referee, in the center of it, just taking control of the game. Kalugata taking control of that action by scoring, taking the lead. The Cannibals with a man down, and now it's level because of the yellow card to the BC Bears, but only for the next minute and a half. Conversion's good as well. 14 points to 10. Wow. Yellow cards, red cards, delaying the game. It's got it all, this game.
It really does. RugbyTown 7's day 2, if you're just joining us. Over 75 crunchies around the globe tuning in. 15,000 viewers. And it's increasing as we work our way towards the Cup quarterfinals, which will close out the last 4 games today. Cannibals go deep with a lovely drop kick restart.
That's a wonderful option. Just playing the territory, finding the space, got the roll as well.
Channel's here.
5 meter line, and that's put a lot of pressure now on the BC Bears. They'll have the throw. It is very close to their try line, and the Cannibals are going to have a crack at this for sure.
It really is. Bourne, he goes. Oh, there's a little interference. No, Kanoa Lloyd finally gets it. Oh, the British Columbia Bears. Kalugata comes in as well. Bourne there is getting manhandled. Oh, what a flick from Bourne. He did really well there. Jacob Bourne, UBC player, played with Canada West. Hager, one in front of his own goal post. Couldn't get the pass away. Still maintained. Bourne is there. Shifts it across. Very lovely pass to Lloyd. Bounces up here for Cal Sager. Sager, he's got pressure on him. He eludes one. Thought about a kick. Gets tackled as he passes. Oh, it's been pinched and knocked on from Del Pino.
What an exciting pass. You put in the confidence of the BC Bears, flinging the ball about on their own try
He got
line.
possession and it was not.
Managed to get themselves over at least the 22, but then a little scrappy there.
Red card
Del
doesn't come
Pino
back on.
getting his hands on it, nearly bringing it in clearly.
We got on subs.
Don't know if you heard that there, but a bit of cheeky stuff there from Kalugata. When do we get the red card back? And
Bind.
referee Alex Beckett says you don't. I'm sorry about that. So he knew what he was doing. None of that. As the yellow card does come back on, though, at least for the BC Bears in Brock Gallagher. So they have a full complement of 7 as they go through Shane Rickley, Crindle, who gets rid of one. Good support from Hager. Hager's been everywhere, one to beat. Hager goes in, beats Christensen for the line. Beckett is there too. Ethan Hager for the BC Bears strike back, and they're back in front.
Well, all the Bears needed was just a bit of space, and they used it well. Flinging it out, and Hager's already scored 1 in this game. A long-range effort for him for his second to take the lead as well. Still 2 minutes left in this match. Feels like it's been going for 20.
Great score from Ethan Hager, the 23 on the 2019 national champion in UVic. Kick goes over as well. 17-14 with 2 minutes to go in this game. You got to feel that they are absolutely gassed here at beautiful Infinity Park. Founded in 2007, rugby purpose-built stadium. One of the best venues in the world for the sport we love so much. And the 10th anniversary for this RugbyTown Sevens. $10,000 on the line for the teams that advance out of the group stages. Neither of these two teams will be doing that though. Here comes Christensen. BC flicks it up to Goff that throws a lovely dummy. Gets his boots taken out underneath him. BC Bears all over this. Brock Gallagher. Gallagher's got support runners left and right. He throws one dummy and then winds up over the top to Ricky Lee Crindle. Good support there from Kainoa Lloyd in the corner. The experience from the Canadian international. He'll slice and dice on the far side.
BC Bears now with a full complement. Using all their players, using the width. And a great finish there for the BC Bears. Scored a bunch of tries in this tournament already. I think that was 5. Kaino Lloyd.
Red, out of the way.
No
Red,
stopping
out of the
him
way.
from there. It's been a valiant effort from the Cannibals. Had to play most of this game, at least the second half with the man down, and that conversion was a beauty as well from out wide.
Lloyd, the experience he brings to this side helps these younger players develop, like Jacob Bourne. 21-year-old, slight, brilliant conversion. 24 points to 14. Kalogata drops that one, uncharacteristic from the big frame.
Yeah, just fatigue
Left
now
leg.
for these Cannibals. Gave it a good shot, had the lead for a good portion of the game.
That's the problem. It's not a rock.
The
Coach!
Bears just overpowered them in the end.
Fine.
Yeah, it's always going to be tough playing a full second half with 6 players. And Brock Gallagher wants to be a future firefighter. Gets going, former ice hockey player and boxer. Gets it away to Bourne. Winds it up on that far side. Jackson Jones, JJ, gets in to have the final say in this game for the BC Bears. The Canadians win it.
Strong finish from the Canadians. That pass was a beauty. Lovely spiraling pass out wide, plenty of width. Unmarked virtually out wide, Jackson Jones. Should take a lot of confidence into their next match. BC Bears from this one.
Bourne again raises the flags, a lovely strike over the ball. And that is the full-time whistle in this Pool C game. With British Columbia Bears, they come good in the second half and they defeat their Kuma Cannibals by 31 points to 14.